It's just after 7 a.m. here on Monday morning, Thanksgiving, and the water is perfectly still. I have decided to head out today, a day early, due to some big winds coming in tomorrow, and sad to be leaving, but something I gotta do. So 21K to paddle today. I am getting up, getting packed, and getting out of here. So a couple people recommended these waterproof socks to me after the leech incident, and they've been great on this trip. I had to go through some crazy mud both on Saturday and Sunday, and they helped a lot. Not sure if they're entirely waterproof. I do have water in them and got water in them. I'm not sure how. It might be my fault. I did have them rolled down to here the one day, but they're still great. They keep my feet nice and clean, and no leeches. Good morning. It is 8 o'clock on Monday, and I am all packed up and ready to go. The water is super calm right now, so I'm very excited. Just have to go through Howry Lake to get to my first portage, which is about 500 meters. And after that, I'm in a creek for a while, so hopefully the winds stay calm until I get to the lodge, and all is good. It's not supposed to be super windy today. 10-kilometer winds, I think, with 15-kilometer gusts maybe, but tomorrow was double, so I think I made the right decision. I'm still kind of thinking, I could just go camp on Marie tonight and stay, but I have to do the smart thing, so hopefully this is it. Well, there always seems to be a curveball thrown into my mix. I plan for one thing and something else happens. Always seems to be the way. It's just after 8 a.m. on Monday morning, Thanksgiving, and just left my site. The water's nice and calm, but as you can see, in the last 10 minutes, this thick fog has just rolled right in onto the water. So thankfully I already was on Howry Lake. I portaged in from here when I came in from Little Bear, so I kind of know the lake a bit, and I'm going to be using my GPS to get me to this portage. The portage is 455 meters, and then I'm in a creek, so hopefully the fog will be irrelevant at that point. But just gonna have to find my way through. I might as well be paddling out here with my eyes closed. Well, thankfully the fog has lifted slightly, and I am in the very end of Howry Lake, heading into Howry Creek, and should be a portage coming up soon. I can hear waterfalls. The water is beautiful here. It's so clear. Ooh, we've got a beaver dam to get over. Just trying to find the best way through. I'm honestly surprised I haven't broken this canoe yet. I'm sorry, John. Well, according to my GPS, I'm already on land, so I don't know if this is making my portage shorter or not, but I haven't seen a portage sign yet, so I'm just floating down this little creek. It's beautiful here. Now where's that moose? quite the interesting portage. Looks like some of the places I could have got through, but there's a bunch of beaver dams, so I think it's just easier to walk. It's my, well, I have 2 portages today, but I think one's like 90 meters or 125, something small like that. Other than that, I just got a lot of paddling, so I figure I might as well walk while I can. I think I've reached the end. Look at how pretty it is. Another beaver dam. They are busy. Now I know where that busy as a beaver comes from. This whole upper level is all dammed off. Almost got over this one. Sort of. Quite the maze, but I think I finally found my way out. Not sure. Absolutely gorgeous. Definitely worth the work to get through all those beaver dams. Well, a good part of my morning since the fog has been paddling in water that's only inches deep, and I'm terrified actually right now. I feel like I'm gonna just ground and have to push myself all the way to there. But so far I'm still paddling, thank goodness. Well, I'm amazed that I didn't bank there. It's taken me over 2.5 hours to get 5 kilometers. I cannot believe that I didn't get stuck in there, and I'm happy that I'm in water again, but if you look up in my next section, looks like I'm going through the same thing again. So I can't wait to get to some real water so I can just paddle. I do love creeks, but this is tough going. Well, after a couple hours of slogging through foot deep water, I think I finally found the lake. Oh, that was too good to be true. I'm back in the shallow water. Well, according to my GPS, there's a huge patch of land where I am right now, and there's no water. So, I hope it's wrong. I have arrived at portage number 2 of the day. Got a little waterfall here. Well, I guess it makes sense that this waterway doesn't show on my Google Maps because it's really tiny. And yeah, hopefully I get to the next section of my trip. Now, I'm just gonna walk the canoe through here. Once again, I'm really glad I got these socks. I don't have to worry about stuff getting in my feet. Some mosquitoes out still. It's October. Okay, well, the water's not too bad here, so I'm gonna get in. It looks like we got a beaver dam up ahead. Oh, that one's quite a drop. I'm going to go around this one, and it even has a portage sign there. So, around we go. So happy to finally arrive at the lake and look at it. Oh, it's so shallow. This is a lake. Yay. The word of the day, I think, is shallow. Shallow, shallow, shallow. Shallow. One of my friends, Mike, suggested that I put my pack up farther in the front to help my boat go straight, and wow, did it ever help. A huge deal. Like, it's only, I don't know, maybe 1.5 feet or 2 feet up farther than normal, but see, I'm getting blown, but the boat is not getting turned. So thanks, Mike, for that and all the great advice you gave me on this trip. I really appreciate it. Well, the water looks pretty calm, but I am now at the part where I'm going to experience the wind. I've got about 7K left, and I'm looking forward to getting back. Well, I am almost done I was about to say my 5-day solo trip in Killarney, but it turned out to be a 4-day trip, which is fine. There's no shame in that. The plan was today to go to Howry, from Howry to Murray, which isn't too far, and then make camp on Murray and do a day trip to Nellie. Just bringing like a backpack with a few things, my lunch, and bringing the canoe. But with the winds the way that they have been all weekend, I had to make a call. I paddled 7K yesterday in 30 to 40 kilometer winds, and it was just exhausting. And I thought, if I have to paddle all day long, all the way out, and then the last 8K paddle in 30 kilometer gusts, well, I would have had to do it all day, but it wouldn't have been too bad until I got out into the open water. But I didn't see the sense in it. I mean, I still completed my loop. I did my entire loop. I did all 14 portages that I set out to do. The trip to Nellie and back was actually 15, 16, so same amount of portages as last trip, even though half the distance. And I paddled an extra 30 kilometers this trip over last trip, which, funny enough with the wind, I wish it was backwards, but that's just the way it was. So I'm almost done, and I'm not going to cry this time, although I am a little bit emotional. I'm proud of myself, and even though I would have liked to stay another day, I'm glad that I made the right call and did what I thought was safe. So thanks to everyone who helped me out and gave me advice. It was great to have a signal and be able to talk to some people and get their input, and it made a lot of difference. So looking forward to the next trip. This is actually going to be my last trip with this canoe, because it's going back to John at Backcountry Custom Canoes next weekend, and I'm going to test out some boats for myself, because John is making me a custom CamperChristina canoe. So thank you so much, John, for letting me use this canoe this season. It's been amazing. I've done some really awesome trips in it, and I love this boat. So I can't wait to see what you build me, because if it's better than this, wow, like, I'm just going to be in heaven. So thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my adventure. Bye. Must be some good fish in there. Look at them. All I saw was bums when I came around the corner, sticking in the air. Cute. Made it. Yes. One last note. How do you canoe people sit on these seats all this time? I've been paddling today for 7 hours, and my butt is killing me. I miss my kayak seat. I'm not gonna lie.